Of course, here's a romantic, miraculous ladybug story featuring Marinette and Adrien, where they finally get a chance to express their feelings for each other. Titled The Parisian Moonlight, it was the night of the annual Spring Festival in Paris, and Marinette had been busy all day helping her parents prepare treats for the event. She loved how Paris came alive on festival nights, with lights strung across every street, music filling the air, and people dancing under the stars. She'd barely had a moment to herself since morning, but somehow Marinette still found herself thinking of Adrien. Adrien had been on her mind constantly these days. Between balancing her life as Ladybug and her friendship with him, her feelings had only grown deeper. She sometimes wondered if he could ever feel the same way about her, Marinette, not just Ladybug. But she shook those thoughts aside. Tonight, she promised herself she'd just enjoy the festival, even if she was only lucky enough to see him from afar. As the sun set, Marinette arrived at the main square. Looking around at the bustling crowd, she wore a soft pastel dress she'd made just for the occasion, hoping to blend in with the evening's charm. Marinette? She turned, and her breath caught as she saw Adrien standing there, his eyes bright with surprise and a smile spreading across his face. "Oh, Adrien, hi!" She stammered, feeling her cheeks warm. "Hi. I was hoping to see you here," he said, his gaze softening as he looked at her. "You look amazing." Marinette's cheeks flushed, and she looked down with a shy smile. "Thank you. You look great too, Adrien." There was a pause as they both took in the beauty of the festival, neither quite sure what to say next. Adrien glanced around, then offered his hand. "Would you like to dance?" Her heart skipped a beat. "Yes, I'd love to." He led her to the center of the square, where couples were already dancing to a soft, romantic melody that filled the air. Marinette's heart raced as Adrien placed a gentle hand on her waist, holding her hand in his other, guiding her gracefully through the dance. As they moved together under the soft glow of string lights, it felt as if the world had melted away, leaving only the two of them in their own little bubble of magic. "Marinette," Adrien said, his voice soft as they swayed, "I've been wanting to tell you something." Marinette looked up, her blue eyes meeting his. "Yes?" "I've realized lately that you're one of the most important people in my life," Adrien said, his voice tender. "You're always there for me, and I feel like I can be myself around you." Marinette's heart was pounding so loudly she thought he must be able to hear it. I I feel the same way about you, Adrien." He smiled, his eyes never leaving hers. "Then I hope I'm not too forward when I say this, but I think I've started to fall for you, Marinette." Time seemed to stop. She could hardly believe what she was hearing. Adrien, the boy she'd admired, the one she'd thought might only ever love Ladybug, had feelings for her, Marinette. I've loved you for a long time, Adrien," she confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. A gentle smile spread across his face as he reached up, brushing a strand of hair away from her cheek. Without another word, he leaned in, and their lips met in a sweet, tender kiss, one that felt like a dream. When they finally parted, they looked at each other with smiles full of both relief and joy. They continued dancing, holding each other close as the night went on. As the stars twinkled above, Marinette realized this was the night she'd always dreamed of, the night she'd found herself not just in Adrien's arms, but in his heart. And so, Marinette and Adrien's friendship blossomed into something beautiful, and their lives as both classmates and secret heroes became brighter together.